What's up, Hoopers? It's Coach Alex from THINCPRO Basketball, and in today's video, we're gonna go over how to draw more fouls to help you score more points by getting to the free throw line. Let's get started. All right, guys, well, today's video is all about how to draw fouls and the things that you can do in order to do that, okay? So the first thing we're gonna talk about is initiating contact in order to get to the free throw line. Now, there's different ways to do this. Obviously, you don't wanna go in here. All right, so first of all, let me introduce you my friends. We got Guy and we got Buddy, okay? So right now we're gonna use Buddy's over here. He's the guy that's guarding us. We got Guy over here, he's in the background, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're talking about initiating contact. Now, we don't want to initiate contact in a negative way, meaning we don't want to get here and initiate the contact by just lowering our shoulder and running into the defender, getting an offensive foul. That's not what I'm talking about. Initiating the contact, meaning when you're driving to the basket, there may be times where the defender's on your hip or on your side where you have to go into them, right? Initiate that contact where you could get into them on the inside of them and force them to foul you. So when I drive here, if I'm driving to the basket, let's say, and I got Buddy on my hip, I got to initiate some contact. You know, maybe just throw my shoulder, not extend my arm or anything like that to get the offensive foul, but to initiate that contact by going into them, boom. Now, even if I don't get the foul call, I've used that part of my body to shield them away to now be able to score and extend the basketball. But at the same time, I'm initiating that contact here where now I can get in front of them. So now if they try to block my shot, they have to go from behind or they have to reach over the top, and that's gonna lead to a foul. So initiating the contact is important as an offensive player, right? You have to be able to accept and initiate that, but not in a bad way. So we don't wanna, dip our shoulder where we're getting an offensive foul or extending our forearm against them. We just simply wanna make a nice driving move, force them to come into us, use a little initiation of the contact, and then extend the ball up and score. So that's important. That's the first thing we wanted to talk about in today's video on how to draw fouls, is being able to initiate the contact and don't avoid it, okay? So let's move on to the next topic. All right, so the first thing we talked about was initiating contact. Now let's talk about using our body. Now, when it comes to drawing fouls, you can't be afraid of the contact. You don't want to avoid it, right? You kind of want to seek it. If you're not initiating it, you have to be able to accept it. And that's what this part is kind of about. We're using our body to being able to shield the defender. So I talked about initiating that contact. Now we want to be able to use our body to, number one, accept that contact. So anytime we go into a defender or a defender comes into us, we want to be able to use our body almost as like a shield to then be able to get our shot off, because it's important to get the shot off still to have a chance at an and one, or to get the ball up as if we shot it so we can go to the free throw line. So if we're using our body, we getting in here comes this defender, we want to be able to accept it and shield the ball away rather than take that contact and then just drop the ball or to put it in a position where the defender can block the shot. So we want to go in here strong. We want to attack, we want to use our body to shield that defender. We've got the contact here, but now see how I put my shoulder into the chest of the defender, and I'm now able to extend the ball away to still get my shot up, whether it goes in or not, okay? Now, one of my favorite finishes to use when attacking a shot blocker is a same side finish. So if I've gotten by my defender, boom. So let's just say we've got Buddy out here who's guarding me. Okay, so we're in this position here, but we're driving to the basket. So we've beat Buddy. Now we've got to worry about Guy, who's a help defender. He's here, okay? So we're driving, we've got past Buddy. Now I see this shot blocker. One of my favorite finishes to use is to get here in this position, to jump up and to still finish on this side. Because if you see, I'm meeting Guy right in the middle of the rim, so I still have the opportunity to still finish on this side of the basket. But I've beaten my defender, I've attacked him, now I'm attacking the body of the shot blocker, using my body to shield the shot blocker away, extend the basketball away, and finish on that same side to get the ball up and in. So it's important, anytime that you use your body, and when you're trying to draw a foul, it's important that you use your body as a shield and as protection to protect the basketball, but still being able to get the shot up. So I do want to show you this drill really quick, or this move, this finish, is a same side finish. So I'm going to show you an attack from the wing position. to get in here, to attack the body of a shot blocker, to jump up, and to finish on that same side. Because this, I think, is a great finish to use when drawing contact and getting to the free throw line. So let me show you that in full speed, and we'll go through 2 other drills. Check it out right now. All right, next in this drill, we're gonna be working on the James Harden method. Now, if you've seen James Harden play, you know he's one of the best in the NBA at creating fouls and getting to the free throw line because of one simple way: exposing the ball and getting his arms out. Now, with this, you have to have strong hands. You have to be able to hold on to the basketball, right? Because with James Harden, as he drives in here against defenders, he exposes the ball, takes the contact, but he's still able to get his hands up in a shooting motion. Excuse me, guys, right? So if you can get here and expose the ball without getting, number one, stripped and taken away from you, and still expose it, but get that contact and try to get the ball up, that's gonna be beneficial for you. So this is the James Harden method. I want you to just practice it. You can do it off of Euro steps, or you can just drive. I want you to drive through, put 2 objects like this in between, if you can. If not, that's fine. Just work on driving, exposing that ball out in front of you, and trying to get that ball up and in. Or even if you don't even make it, just try to work on getting that ball up, right? Getting into that shooting motion where, as if you just got slapped across your forearms, which happens to James Harden quite a bit, but still getting that shot up so you have the opportunity to go to the free throw line and knock it down. All right, so I just want to show you this James Harden method of getting fouled. Check it out right now in full speed. All right, the final drill in today's video, I want you to work on a swing the ball through jumper. Okay, we're gonna do this from 5 spots on the court. Now, you're just gonna be in a position here, right, where you're jabbing and you're facing up your defender, and you see a lot of NBA players who do the sweep through right into their shot. Number one, because the defender has their hand in, they're trying to reach, they're trying to disrupt. So when you get that defender who gets their hand in, you know, right on top of your wrist, so in this position, they got their hand right here, you swing through. So when you swing, their hand chops down on your arm, but you're able to swing and get your shot up still, right? It's an excellent way to get to the free throw line because the defender's got their hand in, they're trying to reach, you size them up, you feel it out, boom, and get your shot up. All right, so that's what we're gonna work on from 5 spots on the court: corner, wing, middle, wing, and corner. This is the final drill, but most importantly, when you get to the free throw line, what do you have to do? Knock them down, right? So shoot free throws, be confident in your free throw, work on your routine, so when you do get to the free throw line, you can make the defense pay for fouling you, okay? So this is the sweep through jumper from 5 spots. Final drill, here it is in full speed. All right, guys, well, that's it for today's video on how to draw fouls, how to get to the free throw line. But again, most importantly, when you get to the line, knock down those free throws. Now, what I need you to do is click that subscribe button, join THINCPRO Basketball, and all the great content that we have to offer for you. All right, then click the like button, then leave a comment. Let us know what you think and anything that you want to see in the future that we can continue to help you with, because that's what we love to do, help you improve your game and try to take it to the next level with you. So make sure you click that subscribe button and join THINCPRO Basketball. Now it's your turn to hit the gym, hit the court, put the work in, try to work on drawing more fouls, initiate contact, use your body, and use the drills that you've seen today in order to give you a couple different types of variations to get to the free throw line. And remember to always keep hooping.